Gerontocracy. People everywhere in the world seem disenchanted with their governments. In Japan, Korea, Ireland, the story is same. Perhaps youth is hard to please, but in the year 1973, 54% of 30-year-old Britons satisfied with their government. The satisfactory percentage increased to 57% and 62% in next 2 decades, finally coming down to 48% in recent months. The problem is not with youth but with the way democracies are functioning. Now, the whole populations, not just leaders, have aged. In Britain, half the population was younger than 33 in the year 1973. Now it is older than 40. Three things that make older presidents and prime ministers. 1. Old people generally vote for old people. 2. Old people vote more than young people. 3. The prevalence of aged politicians is almost certainly increasing. Gerontocracy means a society that is governed by elderly people reinforces through wealth. Older people earn more, buy or inherit the best real estate, and network at the highest levels. Even if they don't contest an election, they can pursue their agenda by propping up a young candidate. If the voters and the wealthy are old, it may not even matter whether the politicians are young. But what is old people's agenda and why is it a problem? An aging society is more set on preservation than on renovation. So, gerontocrats usher in tax cuts for the rich rather than raising taxes to spend on schools. Old people place high priority on their own needs like Medicare and Social Security. On the economic front, they worry about inflation, not growth. Since the elderly know they have only a few years left, their worldview tends to be short sighted. So, what can be done to prevent gerontocracy? We can't snatch wealth and property from the elderly people. So, there should be reform in voting process. Young people have a greater stake in every election as they have more years to live. Since government decisions shape the future, a 20-year-old should have a bigger say in them than someone who is 80. Seniors are voting for potentially long lasting outcomes they may never experience fully. So, 18-year-old voters should have more weightage. One way out is to give 80 years olds one vote, 70-year-olds two votes, and so on till 20-year-olds have more votes than the elderly. The aim is not to disenfranchise the elderly, but empower the young in proportion to their remaining lifetime. Thank you very much.